Hi everybody. Today what I would like to do is I got a new pack and I want to show you my new pack. The snow is starting to melt around here, so there's not going to be much more winter hiking. But I got a pack at Canoecopia out in Madison, Wisconsin from Frost River. And this is going to be my new bushcraft pack. I looked at a couple of different of their packs. I looked at the Isle Royal and the Isle Royal Junior, both fairly expensive packs, but there's a lot of work to them, so I understand why they're expensive. This is the Timber Cruiser Junior, and it wasn't really until I actually saw their packs in person out at the Canoecopia show a couple of weeks ago that I really understood what I wanted in a pack. So I would definitely recommend, with any of these packs, try to see them in person before you actually purchase them. But this is a loadout for me for just an early spring trip for a weekend, and I wanted to show you some of the details of this pack. First thing that starts out, this pack is the Timber Cruiser Junior. They have different versions of it. This one does not have the pockets on the sides. They have one that has pockets on the sides. I decided to go against that. This has the little envelope pockets on the bottom that I put a pair of glasses and my headlamp into. But the reason I wanted it without the side pockets is because I can put my axe on one side and then I can put my saw on the other side. And so they've got lashing straps here that are paracord with a cinch down strap, and they've also got the leather strap and the buckles. So this is my Bob Lestrude saw, one of my favorite buck saws out there. They actually make a case for it, which is kind of handy. But the overall size of this pack is great. It's 18 inches high, 16 inches wide, and then 6 inches deep, which gives it about 1,728 cubic inches of carrying. What you can also do is, if you extend the sides up on it, you can get up to 3,000 cubic inches by just stacking a little bit higher and moving the flaps up. This thing is built like a tank. I was very impressed with the way that it's built, but let me give you a quick look at the front of it. It's got all of the connections are riveted, solid brass rivets in here. They've got leather shoulder straps with a nice padding on the bottom, nice closed cell foam padding on the bottom, so it's very, very comfortable to carry. It's a canoe pack, so it's not carrying a tremendous amount of weight, but for 20, 25 pounds, this is perfectly fine. This also has something that you don't see in a lot of packs, unless it's actually a true canoe pack. This has a tump line, and the idea behind the tump line is that the tump line allows you to carry some of the weight on the front part of your head to take some weight off your shoulders, because there's no waist strap on this, so there's no other way to take the weight off your shoulders. But by putting the tump line on for a little bit of walking, it takes some of the pressure off your shoulders, and it does help. Everything on here, like I said, is very, very good quality. I'll open up the pack and I'll show you what some of the internals look like. Everything, all the straps are leather, and all of the buckles are solid brass. They're not plated. These are not going to fall apart. It's not going to flake off. This thing is what I would call an intergenerational pack. This pack is going to be something that I hand down to my son, and then he probably hands down to his son. So in here, I've got the flaps, my coffee kit. It's always an important thing for me. And then I've got the flaps tied together. There we go. Here's my clothing bag. Got some clothes here. This is what I was looking for. This is my emergency poncho. I'm going to put this down so that everything doesn't get soaking wet from the snow. I can kneel. That's a little bit easier. Okay, so in this pack I've also got my food sack for 2 days. I'm not eating a lot. I've got some granola bars, I got some oatmeal, I got some freeze-dried food in here. I've got my Neo-Air mattress, which works out real well during the winter too. Very, very comfortable way to sleep on the ground. My Grand Trunk pillow. I've got my stove kit, my Jet Boil, which is, of all the stoves I've had, this is the one that I seem to keep going back to. Got an extra tin of fuel. There's also an envelope pouch on the front side of this for little items. And in this envelope pouch I've got some paracord. That's about it in there. In the side pouches, over here I've got some extra batteries for my headlamp. I've got my reading glasses, and I've got my headlamp. This is my P-Tech headlamp. Very, very nice little headlamp. I just started using it, but it's a great headlamp. And then on the bottom, I've got my water. And then the rest of this pack is my sleep system. Now let me show you a couple of internal details on this pack. This is where the shoulder packs, this is where the shoulders come in. And every single attachment point on this pack is riveted in place with and sewn with a heavy piece of leather backing it. That includes the backpack straps, that includes the anchors for the outside straps, where the outside flaps here come in. It's sewn with leather straps, so you're not going to have to worry about tearing anything here. This pack, and then also for me, one of the most important things is right here. You see that? These packs are 100% made in Duluth, Minnesota. It's a great company, Frost River. There are other companies that make these types of wax canvas packs. Duluth Pack is probably the one that's been around the longest, but I think that with Duluth Pack you pay a lot for the name. They make great packs, don't get me wrong, but I think you pay a lot for the Duluth name. This Frost River pack is absolutely unbelievable. The quality of it is fantastic. The durability of it's fantastic. The entire bottom of this pack is all double waxed canvas. It's a single layer up top, but the entire bottom, you can see here, the entire bottom is all two pieces thick of the waxed canvas. So it is everything that I wanted in a bushcrafting pack. It's one big sack. I've got a couple of smaller pockets that I can put things into, but it packs really easily. And that's my review. That's my review for the Frost River pack. This is, again, their Timber Cruiser Junior pack. The Timber Cruiser is larger, but this met all my needs for probably 3 or 4 days in the woods. And so, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel and please like and favor the video. Tell your friends about it. Aside from that, have fun, be safe, and hey, take your kids camping. Have a great day, everyone.